and then it will automatically copy my Google form that I've set up. So you would change the name at the top here, so you would change it to the name of your product, so dog bowls, so put in there dog bowl feedback, and then you can change these questions if you want to. You can add in more questions and how you see fit, but I find that this works quite well. I ask them to rate it out of 5 for obvious reasons, because an Amazon review is 1 to 5. And then what did you like about it, what could you improve, and any other comments. And then at the bottom it asks for their name and email address, just so that I can tie it back. Now when they fill this in, the responses will be collected here. However, the easiest way to do it is if you click this little button here, you can create a Google Sheet, and it will automatically export all of the future responses into there, and it's dead easy, but I can show you that in a little minute. So for now, all we need is the link for this Google form. So once you've set it up how you want it to be, you click on this send, and then the little link thing here, and then I always do this shorten URL. So if you copy that, and then we go back to our this one, where we've got the link here, so then you basically just paste the link into here. And there we go. So now when the customer gets this email and they click that link, it'll take them to the Google feedback form. So we'll click on next. And then again, we'll edit a subject and we'll put in our mailing address, but for now we'll just save and exit. And then the next email in the series, you wait 3 days, and then it will find out if the customer matches the following conditions. So has the customer had the tag? And at this point you will insert a tag for the Google feedback. So we'll click on this one, and instead of it saying insert product XX Google feedback tag here, we will delete that and we'll put on dog bowl Google feedback. Okay. So again, I'll show you how to add the tags to the customers later on, but in principle, it'll send this feedback, it'll wait 3 days, and then it'll see if the customer has the tag dog bowl Google feedback. If they do, then it goes down the yes path and it ends the automation. They won't get any more emails. If it's no, then they'll go down the no path and they'll get this second feedback request. So we can go in, we can edit this second feedback request. Now basically this is almost an identical copy of the first one. It's just it says 10 days instead of 7 days since they received the product. And again, you'll need to go through, change out the XX product, change out your name and your brand, and then click on this questionnaire thing here, and you've still got that copied, so you can paste it in here. That's your Google form, so that it will take them to the Google form on this email as well. And then we'll say next. And then again, edit the subject, edit the mailing address, and then save and exit. So can you see the pattern here? So then the next one, so that's feedback request 1, wait 3 days. Feedback request 2, which we've just edited, wait 4 days. And then again, another tag thing here. So does the contact match the following condition? So what I would suggest is you go up to this one, you copy the exact tag, and then you paste it in here so that it's exactly the same tag. Sorry. Paste that in there, and then we'll say OK. So that if they have had, for some reason that hasn't edited. Right, so leave that like that, and then press OK. This time. Yes, it's updated this time. Right, okay. So then after feedback request 2, they'll wait 4 days, and then if it still hasn't had this dog tag added, dog bowl Google feedback tag added, they'll still go down the no path. If they have at this point, then they'll be bumped off and they won't receive any more emails. And then this is the final request, so email 3. So this one is again very similar to the first 2, however there's a little bit more text in here, just sort of reinforcing why it's important for them to leave us feedback and reminding them that they agreed to do so. And then again, we need to edit the product XX and your name and your brand, and then also put in the link to the Google form. So where is it? Here it is. Copy that, go back into here, paste it into here, and there we go. Next. And then again, you would edit the subject and your mailing address, and then we would save and exit. So then at this point, we've now done all of the editing we need to do. So let's just refresh what would happen. So the customer would be tagged with the Dog Bowl dispatch tag. They would then receive the dispatch email. They would wait 6 days. They would then receive the first feedback request. It would wait 3 days. Then it would find out if they have the tag Dog Bowl Google Feedback. If they do, it ends the automation. If not, they continue down. They get feedback request 2. It waits 4 more days. And then it sees if they've got the tag now, and if they do, then it ends the automation. If not, then they go down and they get 3rd request, and then regardless, they end the automation. So now that we've edited all of the emails and personalized them to your brand, and all of the tag conditions have been set up, everything is ready now with this automation, so you need to turn it on active up the top here. You can also do the same with the other one. So we'll go into the VIP welcome. So that one has now got the contact subscribes to the Dog Bowl VIP list. They'll get the VIP welcome email. You need to make that one active. All of this needs to be done before you start to add people into the list and before you start the automation. So the next thing you want to do is go back into the automation for the giveaway, the dispatched one, and we want to copy this tag. Exactly word for word. So we'll copy that, and then we go into the list, the Dog Bowl VIP list, and I've added in one person here just for an example, but you would have obviously your list of 100 people in here. So you would tick this box at the top, and that would tick everyone within the list. You would say edit, add a tag, and this is where we'll paste that tag, so Dog Bowl dispatched. We'll add that tag, apply the changes, and now that tag has been added to everyone in our list, which in this example is one person. So what you'll now find is if you go back into the automation, that as you can see you've got 1 in the queue. So you now have a person who has been tagged with Dog Bowl dispatched, they've been added in, they've been sent the dispatched email, and now they're in the queue for the next round of the email. So they'll wait there for 6 days, then they'll go through. Now the other automation, because I had already added the person to the list before it was activated, there won't be anything in here, as you can see. Well, to be honest, there wouldn't be anyway, because you wouldn't see it. The contract would subscribe, then they would be sent the VIP welcome email, and then it would end the automation, so you wouldn't see them in a queue anywhere in here. So that's how you set up the active campaign with all of the tagging system, and then those customers are now going to be sent those emails automatically to get them to leave the Google feedback. Once they've left Google feedback, then as I've said, you will start to see responses within here. And at that point you can export the data to a sheet, like if you click on this button, create a new spreadsheet, then it will automatically export the data to this sheet. So it'll give a timestamp and it'll have all of your questions and then their name and email address. And what it makes it nice and easy to do is you take the first customer's email address. So we obviously don't have any in here, but for example, if you had your customer's email addresses in here, you would then go into the active campaign. You would go into your list